So in this video, I wanted to break down basic question of whether or not it's bad to work chest and back every day, every other day. And if you want to do that, how can you do that safely? Because I just got a text from one of my buddies. He's been seeing the results that I've been getting, and he's been seeing the results of some of the people I've been giving fitness advice, tips to. And he texted me and he's like, bro, I had a quick question. If I train chest on Monday, back on Tuesday, is it cool if I do chest on Wednesday and then back on Thursday? Like, is that okay? Can I do that? And a lot of people, they'd be like, what the heck? You can't do that. You got to do a better split. If you're going to do chest one day, you might do back the next, but then you got to hit shoulders. And then the day after that, you got to do legs. And then you take a rest day, and then you go back to chest. And then you go back to back. And then you do shoulders and legs and rinse and repeat. And sure, you can do that, but it really depends on the goals. Depends on the goals that you have. So for example, I've mentioned this one in previous videos. My biceps and triceps, I find that when I do chest and back, those areas get worked by default. So I literally, for the whole entire year of 2023, I've only trained biceps and triceps on their own 4 times this year. And the reason why is because I feel like they're fine. I feel like the shape and the definition of them are fine. I don't need to work those. But my shoulders, I wanted to get those bigger. So it was every 3 days I'd be hitting shoulders. So in 1 week, I'd do shoulders 2 or 3 times max. And when it comes to growing your chest or when it comes to growing your back, if you don't have a well-developed chest, then yeah, you might hit chest 2-3 times during the week. In fact, a lot of scientific literature has been showing that if you do a muscle group and you do 10 sets hitting that muscle group, that's the bare minimum that you need in order to maintain that muscle. Yeah, minimum. If you're not looking to grow it, but you don't want to lose the muscle, make sure you're doing 10 sets of that muscle. But then once you start getting to 15 sets or 20 sets, then that muscle group, then, that's enough of a stimulus where the body's all right, we're going to grow this muscle. Now, you don't got to do the 15 sets or the 20 sets all in the same workout. That's where the secret is right here. You can split that up throughout the week. So what I've been doing is I'll do chest and back in the same workout. So I'll do a chest exercise that focuses on hitting more of the middle chest. I feel like the middle part of my chest is a bit underdeveloped, so I focus way more on that when I hit chest. And then I'll do some close grip rows. So I'm getting the middle part, and then I'm getting the middle part of my back, kind of hitting the mirror, mirroring the muscle. And then I'll do 5 sets of that. And then the day after, I won't even do a day break. I'll do it the day right after that. I'll do another chest exercise, but this time it'll be incline dumbbell press or something like that. And I'll superset that with a lat pull down for my back. And then the day after that, depending on how I'm feeling, if it's too sore or if it's too fatigued, then I'll take a break that day. But if I'm still feeling pretty good, then I'll do some very light chest flies, and then I'll do some very light back flies. And then the day after that, I'll probably rest or do some type of cardio exercise or something like that. But what I'm trying to get at here is that it's 100% possible to hit chest one day, back the next, and then do chest the day after that and back the day after that. You can alternate like that, and it's totally fine. Earlier today, I did a chest workout, so I'm feeling a little deflated a bit just from hitting the gym really hard. But what am I going to do tomorrow? I'm going to hit chest again. I'm going to do back again. But it's because that's what my goal is. So when you got these people saying you got to hit all these different muscle groups at different days during the week, for their goals, that might be what it is. But if there's certain parts of your body that you feel might need a little more attention, then guess what? Give them more attention. I know guys where they don't work their shoulders. Their shoulders are massive and they don't work their shoulders. Meanwhile, every time I do shoulders, I'm always hitting that lateral raise. I want these suckers out and big and defined. Or even with calves, I will go ham at hitting my calves to get them bigger. And people even say well, yeah, you're lucky you got bigger calves. And it's luck ain't got nothing to do with it. How many times have you trained calves this week? And they're well, I haven't hit calves this week yet. And it's all right, buddy, well, it's Saturday. So it's that means if you're not going to work them today, that means you're not going to work calves at all this week. Meanwhile, this is my 3rd time hitting calves this week. So if you extrapolate that out, my 1 week of hitting calves is almost an entire month's work of this other guy's calf routine. So what I do in 1 week for calves is what this guy does in 1 month. So you can kind of see like, okay, and then like in 1 month, I'm now like 3 months ahead of the person. So imagine getting like 3 months worth of results in just 1 month. Like it's kind of crazy cool, right? So you can get that level of growth and results by doing this exact approach. Now you do have to keep in mind, like if you're chest and back every other day and you're not hitting other muscle groups, yeah, those other muscle groups might deflate. Not even might, they most certainly will deflate. Strength most likely will go down, and if you just don't have an active lifestyle in general, then you may even lose a tiny bit of muscle mass. Nothing to cry home about, but it's like you might lose some of that muscle mass. But then guess what? When you go back to the gym, you hit those muscles, boom, they're gonna grow. They'll get back to the point that they were before. But long story short, as long as you're not over fatiguing the muscle, like when I'm doing the chest and the back, I'm only doing one exercise that day. So I might do for the chest, plate press, and then back doing rows. I'm going to do 5 sets each, and that's it. I'm not hitting any other exercises for those muscle groups that day. That's the only one. And so, yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. But thanks so much for watching. Hopefully this content was very helpful and informative for you. If it was, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to have some more videos coming out in the future as well. So thanks so much for watching. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. Peace.